Alright, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Going to be playing some Mortal Kombat today, or MK9, or Mortal Kombat 2011, whatever you want to call it. Now, probably never mentioned this much on the channel, really, but going back to my roots here in terms of playing a game, was Mortal Kombat was probably one of the first sort of, like, gaming franchises that I got, like obsessed with as a kid. You know, I was born in 84, so 1984, so in 1992 when the first Mortal Kombat game came out, you know, I was 8 years of age, and, you know, when I saw that, I was just, like, totally blown away, you know, by the way it looked, you know, the sprites and things like that, and I was well into me fighting games, so, like, when I say going back to me roots and bread and butter, this is probably it, really, going back to fighting games. I was obsessed. I was drawing pictures of the characters, particularly the ninjas, and I think I've still got all my shitty doodles of when I was a kid, my chicken scratch drawings. I've got them somewhere in a folder. To this day, I've still got them when I'm fucking 40 years of age now. I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of them. But yeah, I was so obsessed with this game. Like, when it finally made its way to, well, any excuse to go and find it in the arcades. My dad used to take me and my brother to a place called Rhyl in Wales, and there's a place in Wales called Llandudno. We'd go there sometimes when my dad wasn't fucking drinking in the pubs. When he managed to bone up and do a bit of family time with his kids, he'd take us there, he'd give me a handful of change, he'd send me off to the arcades to get out of his way, and I'd instantly go on the hunt for certain arcade machines, and Mortal Kombat was definitely one of them, and then obviously later Mortal Kombat 2, which was probably the most obsessed with out of any of the Sprite Mortal Kombat games. You know, other machines I'd beeline for would be like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. I used to fucking love that. The Simpsons arcade game. Used to love me side-scrolling beat-em-ups. But I used to be obsessed with this game. Like, obviously I'd get my arse whooped. I'd have all these coins in my hand that my dad had gave me, and I'd just put them all in the machine, and I'd have my arse wiped by, like, the third fight, because, you know, fucking Mortal Kombat 2, well, any of those games was just... It was just designed to take your coins, wasn't it? Like, the AI was fucking twisted beyond belief. It was fucking horrendous. I used to walk away from the machine going, I thought I was, you know... I used to spend me pocket money on things like Games Master magazine. We used to have a magazine, Games Master, here in the UK. You know, and sometimes in the back of the magazine, it'd have like a moves list for if you were just lucky to get an issue with Mortal Kombat moves in. And I'd sit there fucking studying the moves, just relentlessly studying them. And I'd be thinking, right, when I get to that fucking arcade machine, I'm going to know how to knock these, you know, do these fatalities, the special moves, and then... As soon as I'd fucking get into the game, the fucking AI would just be input reading the fucking shit out of me. But, and then obviously when it came to, like, home consoles, you know, until I finally got my hands on it, I think my first version was on the Super Nintendo. And, but anyone who I knew who had this game, I just fucking befriended them immediately, and then I just wanted to go round to their house. I didn't want to speak to them, I just wanted to play Mortal Kombat, and then I'd fucking be dragged. You know, when my mum came to pick me up, I'd be dragged fucking kicking and screaming away from that fucking Super Nintendo or whatever it was, the Mega Drive version. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going on a fucking massive tangent there, but I was fucking obsessed with this game, like Mortal Kombat, and I think I stopped playing Mortal Kombat games when it got to, like, Mortal Kombat 4. I think that was the last of the old games that I remember playing. And I just remember thinking, I'm not liking the 3D aspect. I know the game's got to change and all that, but I just wasn't ready to accept it, you know, back when I was younger. So I sort of, I'd moved on to other games then. I was like, you know, getting heavily into the Tekken games at that point, and then I was sort of moving away from fighting games. And, you know, playing other genres like shooters, and got into my first RPG being Final Fantasy VII, and just trying other things. You know, obsessed with beat-em-ups in that Super Nintendo era. You know, games like Killer Instinct and, you know, the Street Fighter 2 series, you know, Turbo, Champion Edition, all that shit. And when I say shit, I mean good shit. So yeah, I didn't play any of the 3D era Mortal Kombat games, like, you know, Deadly Alliance, Deception, what's the other one? Armageddon, I didn't play that one. I didn't play Sub-Zero Mythologies. I didn't play Special Forces. I did play Mortal Kombat versus DC, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, the fatalities were like toned down, and it was like fucking superheroes versus Mortal Kombat characters. That wasn't my cup of tea, that. So I was like, oh, I'm fucking done with Mortal Kombat. And then in 2011, a friend of mine said, oh, do you want to borrow this game? My brother's just got it. And I was like, Mortal Kombat? I haven't touched that for ages. You know, since I was a kid. Anyway, I borrowed it off him. This was back in 2011. And I just got fucking obsessed with this game. Like, 2011, I just could not put it down. And I played the fuck out of it until I was burnt out on it. And then I never touched it again. And recently, I've just picked it back up again. I managed to get myself a Steam key from, I think it was G2A. I got it on there. Paid a fucking fair few bob for this, like. But I just wanted the Steam version. And I've been playing it for the past couple of days, trying to get back into it. And this is a fucking solid Mortal Kombat game. Oh, I'm gonna get going in a minute, by the way. I'm fucking done yapping for like fucking 6 minutes. But for me, this contains my kind of favourite roster, because it's got that like Mortal Kombat trilogy roster. I don't know any of the roster beyond this game. Obviously, I know I've heard of them, you know, like fucking Dagon and fucking Ashra and, you know, whatever. I know some of them are like Havoc. I know some of them are in the later Mortal Kombat 1, which I've seen it, and I don't know if I like the look of it. I think the most recent Mortal Kombat game I played was Mortal Kombat 11. I did play Mortal Kombat 10 as well. But for me, like, this represents Mortal Kombat as I like to remember it. Like I say, the roster, and also fucking call me a fucking perv if you want, like, but the barbarian skimpiness on the outfits of the birds in it, like the females. That's how I remember Mortal Kombat being, like sex and violence. And to me, this game just captured it all. And this game rebooted the series in a way, brought back the grotesqueness of the fatalities, and you know, the X-ray moves came from this game, and you know, it's like gone into what, like Fatal Blows now. But anyway, yeah, just give you the fucking huge lore dump there on my history with this game, really. Like I say, I was fucking obsessed with it. Loved one of the first franchises I got heavily absorbed in as a kid. Alright, but I'm sure I wouldn't mind playing some more Mortal Kombat games on the channel. Just downloaded, found it on the internet there. It's like a modded version of Shaolin Monks, and that was another game I would have loved to play back in the day. Like, I didn't even know that existed until a couple of years ago. I would have absolutely loved that game at the time, and I'm sad that I can't go back and play it for the first time then, but I can play it now in my older years. I'm thinking of doing a full playthrough with Shaolin Monks, and on the modded version you can play as all the bosses. You can go through the story mode as the boss characters, like, you know, Reptile and Baraka and all that, so I'm thinking of doing some uploads of that, just to mix in between the usual content. Alright, but for now, I'll just do an arcade ladder, I think. I've been playing on, like, I'm no tournament player, I'm not very good, I'm not consistent at the combos. I'll be dropping a lot of combos, which will probably piss off you pros to no end, but you got to learn somewhere. And like I say, I haven't played this game since, like, it came out in 2011. Just past couple of days I've been getting back into it. So yeah, I'm going to be dropping shitloads of combos. But look at this roster. All the classics are here. All my favourites. Like, every one of these characters is fucking solid. I mean, Freddy Krueger can fuck off. I don't give a shit about Freddy Krueger. Wish you could fucking boot him out of the game. I know in the PS3 version you get Kratos. But my favourite character in this series has always been Reptile. And I've got the mods installed, or a couple of mods that I like, and we've got to use him in his MK2 costume, which is an absolute must. Reptile. Now, I've been getting back into it on medium, and I'm pretty comfortable on the arcade ladder now at medium. I don't know. Am I in the mood for suffering? Do I want to suffer today? Fucking hell. What am I doing? I don't even know if I can get through this on expert. I've not even tried it on fucking doing it. Fucking doing it. Please don't give me Cyrax in the ladder. I can't be bothered getting air throwed. Oh, we've got Sector. Oh, fucking Freddy Krueger. What's this prick doing in the game? Fuck off out the game. I am going to be dropping matches. I am going to be dropping combos. I'm definitely not consistent with my combos. It's probably going to piss you off, but trust me, it fucking pisses me off even more. My defense is terrible. You're going to see it all. Fucking Freddy Krueger, get the fuck out of the game. find that fucking... that neutral jump punch hard to hit consistently. I really struggle with that. Can't believe I just hit it the first time there. Really like Reptile's advanced acid spit, but you see, because of the mod there, his fucking head becomes fucking separated from his body. There's a couple of texture bugs with the some of the MK2 ninjas. You can see the piece of cloth between his legs there. It's like stiff as a board. And when Reptile jumps in at the start of the match, his invisibility texture doesn't kick in. I think also when Sub-Zero freezes him, there's no freeze texture. Yeah, it's crazy, like, these mods have been out since fucking 2011. Oh, there's a full combo. I'm glad I got that in. Yeah, the mods have been out since 2011. I love that neck snap, by the way. It's very 80s action movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger style neck snap. Just fucking twist that neck around. Yeah, these mods, like, still struggle to work, some of them, with the game being out as long as it has. It's a good fatality on the subway. Oh, fucking hell, it's fucking brutal. I don't know if any of these fatalities get censored on YouTube. I think they do, because a lot of the videos I see of people uploading footage of this game, or any of the Mortal Kombat games, they always tend to edit the fatalities out, or just not do them at all. I don't give a fuck, I'm fucking leaving it in. This sector can be a fucking pain in the ass with this fucking teleport punch. Ah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that fucking breaker. It's one thing I never do is the breakers, but I should start doing them more often.
Reptile wins.
Not doing as bad as I thought I would. Shang Tsung's where I struggle though. He can give me the most problems. Ah, keep fucking... No, I got it off. That's fucking brutal, that. Just gobbing acid down his throat. You know what I think would have been better there? Like, I think the acid down the throat is enough. Like, I would have liked to see him spit the acid down the throat, and then he just, like, takes a step back, and then the acid just slowly melts its way through the opponent's stomach, and the intestines just spill out onto the floor. I think that would have been better than just ripping his stomach out like that. Glad we've got a Deadpool stage showing up on the ladder. I hope we get the Liver Forest as well. Johnny Cage would be a fucking pain in the ass. Ark! Like that neutral punch. I'm telling you, I fucking struggle with it. I do the piano method as well, you know, when people say, you know, you should, like, roll your finger from, like... I use the PlayStation, so it'd be, like, square and triangle. Like, roll your thumb across the two buttons to maximise the chance of hitting it. And it does help, I've noticed. Oh, fucking hell.
Reptile wins. Round 2, fight.
Nice combo. Get in that fucking acid. That is fucking that is sickening. Look at that. Just melts his fucking skin off. I love it. Mirror match. I think there's a wasted opportunity on this stage. I think there's an obvious stage fatality to have here. Just throw him off the fucking building. Watch him fall to his death, but they didn't do it. I think they didn't have a fatality on the clock tower either, the bell tower. But in Mortal Kombat 3, that was a stage fatality, that. Or Ultimate Mortal Kombat, whatever, which one it was. Fuck. To do that. Fuck. I never go invisible as Reptile either. Now you get a damage boost if you do as an enhanced version. Like that one straight into the X-ray. Didn't get the full combo off though. I know there's a bit of damage scaling as well when you stick your X-ray on the end of a combo.
Reptile wins. Round 3. Fight! Reptile wins. Fatality.
Not doing us as bad as I thought. I mean, we have got Noob coming up. For fuck's sake, playing against him was a fucking pain in the ass. I thought I'd be struggling a lot more than I am, considering I've only been getting back into this game over the last couple of days, and after not playing it since fucking 2011. You forget so much when you step away from games. It just goes to show, like, especially these games, because they're so much more in depth, these modern Mortal Kombat games, than what I was used to as a kid. You know, like the you know, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. Like, you could pick a character in them games and be pretty comfortable with the character in about like half an hour. You know what I mean? Like, but with this, like, and the later offerings in the series, you've got to fucking, you know, play a character for like a fucking week or so to, like, I feel, for me anyway, I'm 40 now and like all my reactions are fucking going. That was a bit of a better combo. Didn't get the jump and punch in. See the texture not popping in there for the freeze. It's the only problem with some of these mods. Fuck. Love the sounds in this game. It's got like fucking great sound effects. Like that crunching on Sub-Zero's ice. I love it when he does the slide.
Finish him.
You know what I miss? I wish they would have gave him his one of his fatalities from, I think it was Mortal Kombat 3, where he just like gobs a load of acid all over them and it just melts them into like a pile of green mush. Like, I love that one. Just dead simple. I miss that one. I just noticed we got fucking rain coming up after this and he's a fucking pain to deal with as well.
Fear me. Round 1. Fight.
Fuck. See what I mean? I can never consistently hit that.
Reptile wins. Round 2. Fight.
Ah, also was on then. See what I mean? Fucking missed it again. Fuck! After all that, fucked it up. Trying to get that X-ray combo in there. It's a good stage fatality like this one. Oh, that's fucking brutal.
Reptile wins.
The
Fatality.
fucking body twitching and everything. That's fucking sickening, that.
Round 1. Fight.
It's a fucking pain in the ass. That fucking like upward kick that he does. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be here all fucking night. Fucking hell. Fuck.
Wins. Round 2. Fight.
Keep missing that punch. Oh, fucking, I thought the uppercut would have connected then.
Round 3. Fight.
Fucking hell, he's hit me with that fucking every time. Fuck. Oh. Fuck down there, Rain.
Reptile wins.
Oh, we didn't get a living forest fatality, but we got a classic pit one. I'll take that. Here's where I'll probably get stuck for the next fucking 20 minutes.
Your soul is mine.
Round one. Fight!
Fuck. Ooh, well, that was going to be his fight, his match round, sorry, for sure then. Fuck. Fucking Melina going fucking nuts. There we go, fucking full combo. You know what? Not often I get to fucking fatality Shang in his actual form. He's normally morphed into somebody else by the time I've finished him. It's nice to eat the fucking head of Shang Tsung.
Fatality.
Find Goro to be one of the easiest on the ladder, really. So some of the regular fights are actually more difficult than the bosses. He looks great in this game. I love his look. Fuck. Let's get him with the acid spit.
Reptile wins. Round two. Fight!
Fuck. Oh, this fucking X-ray. This does a shit ton of damage. This might fucking finish me off. Oh, fucking hell. Might as well have done. Oh, mistimed that.
Round 3. Fight.
Full combo. Ooh.
Time wins.
I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. I fucking love this game. I really do. Fucking watch out for these fucking annoying as shit shoulder barges from Shao Kahn. Fucking hate these fucking shoulder barges.
Round 1. Fight. Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
Fuck. Ooh, don't want to be getting it with that. That takes it off even fucking more damage than fucking Goro's one, I think. Fuck.
Reptile wins.
Oh, fucking hell. Surprised I got through that one.
Round 2. Fight.
Fuck the slide up. Getting better at these neutral punches, I feel, in this run compared to my other ones. Oh. Fuck, those fucking shoulder barges.
Is that your best?
Fucking mouthing off. Fuck out. Why does he always fucking blow up in these games? Why can't you do a fucking fatality on this prick? He always fucking explodes on you. Robs you of a fatality. And his reptile's ended.
Having defeated Shao Kahn, Reptile was feared by all. He forced Shang Tsung to regenerate his raptor race. The process took agonizing months, but soon Reptile heard the snarls of young broodlings throughout the flesh pits. Eventually, Shang Tsung had created an army of raptor warriors bred to serve Reptile. They stormed the realm, killing any Tarkatan, Shokan, or Centaur who opposed Reptile's rule. The intoxicating feeling of reuniting with his people blinded Reptile to the suffering of his former comrades. Reptile was home once more.
Alright, here's Reptile's ending. Do you know what? I fucking really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed... I've been meaning to do some Mortal Kombat content for a while. And like I say, this is one of my favourites of the... I want to say modern era games. I mean, this game's, like I say, what, 14 fucking years old now? At least. But I wouldn't mind learning some other characters. I've mainly, since I've picked it back up again, I've just mainly been... You know, getting into the swinger thing with the combos, and I've only really touched Reptile, really, but I wouldn't mind giving some other characters a run. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, probably most of the roster, really. Like I say, this is one of my, probably my favourites of the later Mortal Kombat titles. You know, I have got a couple of old school Mugans there on my computer, which I like to play. I think I've uploaded a couple of them on the channel. I think the last one I did was Mortal Kombat 2 Remix. So I might upload some of that. Like I say, I might do some Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I've got that modded version of it there on my computer, so might have a run through with that. And I just genuinely don't know the game that well. I think I played it one time with a mate of mine. We went through co-op. That was a couple of years ago, though. So I don't really know the game all that well. Just mix it up a little bit with the content on the channel, but this is a solid Mortal Kombat game. I must admit, like, I checked out some, like, gameplay on the new one, that Mortal Kombat 1. I just don't like how it looks. Like, there's a speed to this game that I really like, and I think it was pretty similar in Mortal Kombat 10, or Mortal Kombat X, however you call that game. But this has got a quickness to it, and I don't know, the MK11 and MK1, I mean, I hate calling it MK1, like, MK1 to me is Mortal Kombat. You know, like I don't know what the story is in the new one. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Like, it's the lore. I don't really buy too much into lore in games. I couldn't think of a bigger way to waste my time. But I just kind of liked back in the day. It was just like, oh, such and such is a ninja, and he's feuding with this guy. That was enough for me, you know. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of the fucking lore, but from what I hear, the 3D era games expanded on the lore. So if you're into kind of that side of the Mortal Kombat thing, then apparently the 3D era did good things with it. But I just remember from when I abandoned this series back at Mortal Kombat 4, you know, people were getting killed, then they were getting fucking resurrected, and someone got brought back from the dead, and this, that, and the other, and I just was like, oh, what the fuck, like, you know, I think the story felt like an afterthought to me. You know, the developers were just like surprised the game did so well in the early 3 games, and they were like, oh shit, we've got to actually think of a story to try and thread this together now. You know, the games are doing dead well with a very surface level story for each character, but now we've got to expand on the universe itself. And speaking of the universe, I just feel like, you know, I'm not into all, like, the guest characters, you know, like, I mean, I like some of them, I guess, in Mortal Kombat 10, you know, they had, like, Alien and Predator and all that, but from what I've seen in MK1, they've got, like, you know, that fella from The Boys, Homelander, and fucking Conan and shit, and doesn't look like a Mortal Kombat game to me anymore. Like, it just doesn't look like what I remember. I know things have got to evolve and stuff like that, but I don't know. It seems like more Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, they've tried to, like, feed that. I mean, it definitely was the case. I mean, unfortunately, as much as I like this game started it, but when the characters come to the, you know, when you're about to start your fight and they have a bit of a dialogue, like in this game, it was like very basic, you know, like they just say a little thing and that was it. But in Mortal Kombat 10 and then 11, and it got very like Marvel superhero, you know, very quippy with the dialogue, and I know people love that, but I don't know, I'm just like, I could do without it, you know. I say I'm a kind of an old head when it comes to this game, and I like to keep it how I remember it. But yeah, still a solid game, this. It really is still a solid game. Plays really well. It looks gorgeous. It's fucking gruesome. I like it. The outfits on all the characters look great. It's just a shame some of these mods don't work. I've had a couple of mods that actually crash the game, believe it or not. There's like some people have a hard time getting them to run on the Steam version. I know you can sort of update your mods and all that, but I haven't delved into learning how to do that yet. Just been kind of looking for mods that already work right out the bat, like, but like I say, this Reptile one works, but there's a few bugs with it. But if anyone can fix that cloth bug and they want to do it for me, let me know and hook me up. Alright, well, I'll leave it there then. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Really enjoyed that playthrough. And I might do some more Mortal Kombat stuff on the channel soon. Alright, take care, everyone. And I'll see you next time.